What's up, guys? It's your boy T,
And it's your boy D.
This your boy Jay.
and this is Unquoted. Let's get it. All right, guys. Today's subject is Big Sean. He's dropping an album. I believe it's September 8th or something like that. He's dropping an album soon. What do you guys think? He released two singles so far, one with Nipsey and one with Wayne.
The one with Nipsey, I found kind of interesting because during Big Sean's verse, he even alluded to the fact that Nipsey died, like in his verse. So that kind of caught me off guard and made me be like, huh, should you really just be doing that on the track a little bit? Because at first I thought that this was a song that they worked on together way back, but then Nipsey's death made Big Sean say, I don't want to put this out yet. But then the fact that he kind of alluded to his death during the verse kind of just made it kind of interesting to me.
So what probably happened was they probably recorded the song. Big Sean probably re-recorded his verse.
Mm-hmm.
Is what probably happened on that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then the little Lil Wayne thing, I mean, I saw the video, but I don't think Wayne's part was in the video. But I'm excited to see what Sean has to put out, because I mean Sean has never been a bad rapper, and I feel as if he gets this we expected a lot that he doesn't really deserve, and it's just kind of fucked up to me though.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what I think about it is out of the two singles, well, okay, first of all, the one with Wayne wasn't a full one. It was just like a clip.
Yeah.
And out of both those songs, I definitely think the Nipsey one was the best one. But I realized he put it out because Nipsey's birthday wasn't too long ago.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah. What do you think of the two songs released, Jay?
I thought both of them were tough. I really fucked with them both, very heavy. Yeah, Big Sean is he's a very underrated rapper for sure. I've always liked Big Sean's music. Dark Sky Paradise was his best album for sure.
Oh,
and
hands down.
And I liked his last album a lot, I Decided. But he hasn't put out music in a while too, so I could see how people could possibly forget about him sometimes. So if he put out music more consistently, I think he'll definitely get a lot more respect that he does deserve. But other than that, I thought both of the songs were tough. I like the videos. Yeah, I thought they were fire.
Which one do you guys think is better out of the ones you've heard? I mean, out of the two songs.
The one featuring Wayne. Well, for me, it's the one featuring Wayne. I just like his flow more there, and I feel as if that one seems more hype to me. So
I like the one with Nipsey just because it's really it's paying a tribute to him. That's a big reason why I definitely appreciated it more, and I just really liked it a lot because I fucked with Nipsey. And I fuck with Big Sean very heavy. And of course I fuck with Wayne too, but I like the tribute to Big Sean aspect of it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the Nipsey one is definitely better. I think Nipsey's verse was better than Big Sean's verse in that song. I think Nipsey definitely carried that song. As far as it goes in terms of album releases, I really wish he would have just the Nipsey one makes sense. It was his birthday, whatever, I got it. But I think he should have definitely put out a different single, because his album's about to release, and I feel like he needs that big, smash single. Because, he put out this song called, I think, Single Again, and, I mean, I didn't really like it. It wasn't a bad song, but it was just, I don't know. I feel like as someone who's trying to come back into music, you got to come out with something that's, strong.
Yeah, that's true. Because he's been quiet for a minute, hasn't he? So he needs to, really come out with something that, really hits.
I feel like he gone a pretty long time without putting out a whole album.
Well, Drake.
Of course, I wouldn't put him on that category with them, but I would consider that a similarity that he has to them is that they'd be going a while without putting out music.
Well, they put out singles here and there. Like Drake just had a couple singles not too long ago.
Yeah, with the exception, I'm talking about a whole album, a full album.
Okay, yeah, a whole
Drake,
album.
Of course, has put out a lot of singles. J. Cole's had the.
Big Sean released that mixtape with Metro Boomin not too long ago. It's just that just didn't catch.
That was a while ago.
But the thing is that like after Sean like puts out a like project, he goes dead silent and just
Ghost.
yeah, like he turns into a ghost. But everybody else kind of like puts out a little something here and there, like to kind of just keep the name in the waters. But Sean goes silent for like a whole year, puts out one single, and then goes silent again, and then puts out something like he's too quiet. He speak up.
I think the thing about Big Sean though is that like, okay, I would say that his first 3 albums he put out like consecutively, like it wasn't right after the other, but it was not that long of a period of time.
Yeah.
But I think honestly, like the thing about Big Sean is that like if he's gonna drop music so consecutively, I think that's the word or whatever. He needs to be dropping like smashes and then going back and then drop a smash and then go back. Cause like Drake, like okay, he'll drop like 2 or 3 songs that are like cool, that are good songs, but they aren't like smash hits, but they're just enough for people to really like. The thing about Big Sean is like he'll drop a song that's like so and so. It's okay, it's not bad. It's all right. You're not really craving it. And then he'll go away and it's just kind of like it leaves you with a like kind of taste in your mouth. So I think that's why he doesn't get the praise.
Yeah, I think some rappers that are like already solidified as like a really good rapper, I feel like they just prefer like quality over quantity, and they kind of feel like they don't want to rush and put out like 2 trash albums and 1 really good one just to make it consecutive years that they put out an album. I feel like they rather take the time to put out like 1 really good album like every 3 or 4 years, as opposed to putting out 1 good one and then another bad one consecutively. So maybe they just prefer quality over quantity.
I mean, like that's good too, but it's like Kendrick does that. Like he puts out an album maybe every 2 to 3 years. Yeah. So, but it's like he still keeps his name out there a little bit.
Kendrick hasn't really put out any singles, albums in a while.
He usually does like features and things like that, and whenever he does a feature, he makes sure that people remember his name. But like Sean, he's just like he puts out a project, does his tour, and then it's like, all right, back to the lab. Nobody bother me. I'm not going to, really do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't even think of the last time I've seen a single with Kendrick or him featured on a song. I can't think of the last song that Kendrick was featured on or that he had a single of.
Let me see. Like I swear he just had something not too long ago.
I mean, it's been a minute, but I can see what D is saying because like Big Sean, when's the last time you really heard someone's featuring Big Sean? I mean, he did Big Bank with like YG, but besides that, it's like he's just kind of like fade into like, into the darkness.
Yeah, it's like you don't really hear from him in general like that much. Like you only hear from Big Sean whenever he's like planning to like put something out. But besides that, he's a ghost.
Yeah, and I feel like the thing with Big Sean is that like he's one of those rappers where it's like either he never puts out anything bad, but it's either you like it or it's like meh.
Exactly.
And I think the thing about him is that like his whole career is him trying to overcome that kind of meh that people kind of have of him in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Like he'll have some like smash hits, but then like he'll have some mess, and then like he won't put anything out, and then people are just kind of left with that, like kind of like, well, okay, like he's not bad, but like I don't know. For me, like I think in order for him to be solidified, he's gonna need at least like 2 more like really good albums.
Yeah. And
then people will be like, all right, maybe he's okay. Because it's like you gotta think about even people who are at the top of their game. Look at Drake. That man never stops.
This man's working. Drake's actually working harder than he was before, honestly.
Yeah, Drake always looking for the next big thing, like always chasing other cultures to figure out how to best mix up his music. So he tries to always mix it up for sure. But yeah, I think Big Sean is more so of a lyrical rapper, and I feel like it's kind of a generational thing, how our generation's starting to like more of a little bit of mumble rap or music that just sounds good, has good beats. So I feel like this is just a generational thing where a lot of our generation is just leaning more towards what sounds good as opposed to lyricists or lyrical rappers.
No, but like Sean still sounds good. Like
he's more of a lyricist as opposed to just like either a mumble rapper or like a rapper who just got good beats.
I wouldn't. No, go ahead, D.
Because I was like, Drake and Sean are probably similar in terms of like lyricism level. Like it's not too over your head, but
Definitely.
you, yeah, but you can still get the punchline, things like that. So I wouldn't say like lyricism is the thing that's holding them back. The thing that's holding them back is that it's like frequency of like putting out like shit, like to like keep his name in the street, which he doesn't do.
I hear it.
Exactly. And the thing about it is that like most of these artists make so much music. If he just started releasing some music that like he just never put out, he wouldn't even really have to go back into the lab and go ham. But I mean, I saw an interview with him saying that like for a while he just music stopped kind of being his passion, so that's why he kind of stopped, which
I
is
see.
fine because you know people you move on to other things. So I'm not mad at him for that. But like, I don't know. I just felt like Big Sean's one of those people where I listen to him sometimes, and I'm just like, it's good, but like he could have went a little bit harder, you know.
Yeah, I think that's a good and a bad thing for Sean. It's like because people expect a lot. Well, we think that he has like so much potential to be so great that when he does okay, it's like nah, bruh, you can do better than that, and we know you can do better than that, and that kind of like fucks him up a little bit.
Yeah, I would say definitely he shouldn't take like 3-year breaks. I feel like if he's gonna take a break, it should be at most 2 years, especially if he wants to still be considered like an A-list rapper or to be in that kind of category. He got to put out more shit consistently.
And you know, I'm gonna say I think it just matters the kind of stuff he puts out. Because now that I'm going through his like little discography and stuff like that, he did put out the compilation album with Janae Aiko, but that wasn't really like serious rap. So I think that's why like a lot of us forgot about it. It's not that it was bad. I think the project was okay. Like it's it's chill music, but
Yeah,
I think just at the level of Sean, what like hardcore Sean fans want, we 2080. I think it was the name of the song. Like the album, it's fine, but like we want some like real like hard, like rap, like you know what I'm saying. We want that stuff, man.
Yeah, and that was more so of Janae Aiko's album, more so than anything. So I don't even know if I would give Big Sean any credit for that.
damn.
Big Sean was probably, and I'm looking at it now, like Big Sean was featured on probably like one song.
She,
He
yeah,
was
So
he
no,
was
I
on
give
hella
her,
songs in that album. What are you talking about?
I don't know, I'm looking at the playlist right now. I don't really see his name featured on too many of them.
But go listen to it. He's on all of them.
Then why isn't he listed
I don't
in
know.
the
Do I look like
features?
do I look like fucking Spotify to you?
I
Shit.
probably got to give the album another listen, but they could have put him on the feature.
I'm not even gonna comment on that because it's a fucking half and half album with them. Anyway, do you have anything else to add, D?
nah. I mean, I pretty much said my point. Sean needs to put out more music consistently to like really keep his name out there and get the respect that he deserves.
Yeah, I
Well,
fuck with Big Sean. I just wish he wouldn't take such a long ass break from putting out music.
so does anybody like? What do you guys want to see from this upcoming album?
I mean, it's just like probably just to keep that energy up because from what he's shown us now, as long as he keeps the energy up and just has like a bunch of hits, he'll be golden in my eyes.
Yeah, I would say just some bangers on the album. Like it's got to have like some hits, it's good features. I'm looking for all that, and I got high expectations for it. And I think it'll do well.
From what I've heard so far, it sounds okay. I don't know if I'm super excited from what I've heard so far. Not that it's bad, but like I said, I'm comparing everything to his best album, which is Dark Sky Paradise. So far, I haven't heard anything that made me like kind of as excited as I was for that album. But I'll keep an open mind. I think overall, what I want to see is, of course, I want to see more bangers. I want to see some cohesiveness between the album, and I just want to see some overall kind of like different beats and different kind of like styles and different flows from it. Like I want to see like growth. I want to see like, okay, you've been out for this long. all right, you're coming with this. Like, I need that. Like, and I
Yeah.
don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about all the political stuff. I don't really, care to hear that because I know that's like every big celebrity's trying to do it now. I just want to hear like some good songs. I just want some solid music.
Exactly. That'll make things good.
All right, guys. Any closing thoughts?
I hope the album's good. That's my thought.
I think the album's gonna be good, and it's long overdue. But I got high expectations for it, and I think it'll do well.
All right. My closing thoughts is like, man, I just hope you don't disappoint. Hope it's fire. I look forward to listening to it. Hopefully it's next week. I get my paycheck next week. It's gonna be a good week.
All right, cool.
All right, man. So this has been your boy T.
It's been your boy D.
This has been your boy Jay.
And we are out.